Welcome race fans to Canyon Speedway. I'm Miles Grant coming to you from the big couch in our new studio garage, which is part of the continuing track expansion here at Canyon Speedway. We have added more track, and though we still have some finishing touches and landscaping, we are ready to race. Today we present another 5-pack event, and this time we will be racing all 5 cars. But before we get started, check out my ride today. It's a 1977 Lincoln Continental produced by Auto World Diecast. This iconic luxury car of the 70s tipped the scales at almost 5,000 pounds and was about 19.5 feet long. It had a base price of just over $11,000 and at the time was the most expensive American-made car on the market. Today's 5-pack event is the Hot Wheels Motor Show Collection. 5 beautiful high-end sports cars. Let's meet each of them. First is the 2013 Dodge Viper. Next up is a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And this Jaguar XE SV Project 8. The Aston Martin Vulcan is up next. And finally, this Renault Sport RS rounds out our racers. All right, it's about time for race time, so let's head up to the starting line for race 1. Race 1, we've got the yellow Lambo and the Aston Martin in the front row. Coming out of the S-turns, the Lamborghini pulls way ahead. Here comes the Aston Martin challenging him, but holding out of the pack comes that Jaguar to steal first place. Checking it out on the replay, let's keep an eye on that purple Jaguar as he chooses the outside lane of that first turn, trying to get past that Viper. Finally pushes on through and then sets his sights on that Aston Martin. He overtakes the brown Aston Martin coming out of that first hairpin turn, and then he barrels down that track, overtaking that first place Lamborghini. So that means the Jaguar is going to take first place in this race, followed by the Lamborghini in second, the Aston Martin in third, the Renault picking up fourth. And here comes that Viper in last place. There are the standings as we head into the second race. Race 2, the yellow Lambo and the Renault are in the front row. Again, coming out of the S-turn, the Lamborghini takes the lead. Here comes that Viper challenging that Renault. They're battling it out. Oh! Bad accident by that Renault. He's on his roof. Let's check it out on the replay and see exactly what happened. Coming down that third straightaway, you see that Renault runs into the side of the Viper, which is going backwards, and he slams into that guardrail, which puts him right over onto the top of that car. And meanwhile, in the back of the pack is the Aston Martin. He's having some engine trouble, and he stalls out on that first hairpin turn. So the Lamborghini takes first place, followed by the Dodge Viper. Third place is going to go to that Jaguar, and the other 2 cars get a DNF. So here's how it all shakes out, heading into the third race. All right, here we see the purple Jag and the white Renault in the front row. They are neck and neck going into that first turn. The Renault pulls ahead. Nice move by that yellow Lamborghini. But that Renault is going to take first place. Second place goes to the yellow Lambo. There are the other 3 cars. Let's pick up the action going into the first turn. Watch that battle between that Lamborghini and that purple Jaguar. They're battling out. That Lamborghini's trying to find a way to get past the Jaguar and finally finds that door, and he drives right through it. And into that first hairpin turn, the shenanigans of the purple Jaguar have resulted in him falling to the back of the pack. But by the end of the race, we've got 3 cars going backwards, and the Viper and the Jaguar managed to pass that Aston Martin just before the finish line. Obviously, the Aston Martin's still having some difficulty with its engine, and here's how it shakes out after the third race with the Lamborghini on top. Race 4 finds the Jaguar and the Viper in the front row. Coming out of the S-turns, the Jaguar pulls ahead. Here comes the Lamborghini. Viper having some problems, and that Jaguar is definitely going to win this race, followed by the Renault and the Lamborghini, and there is the Aston Martin. And where is the Viper? Let's pick it up going into the first turn. That Renault is just pushing that Viper aside like it's nothing. And that Dodge Viper is heading backwards into that first bank turn. He's out of control and he flips his car over and he is out of commission. All right, let's see how it all stacks up going into the last race. Looks like it's a challenge between the Lamborghini and the Jaguar. Renault has an outside chance of maybe tying this event. Here's our last and final race. Race 5, we've got the Aston Martin and the Dodge Viper in the front row. Coming out of the S turn, the Dodge Viper pulls ahead. The Renault close behind him. Here comes the Jaguar and the Viper and the Renault are just fighting it out to the finish. Got a crash at the finish line. Let's watch this action between that Dodge Viper and the white Renault. That Renault is trying every which way to get past that Viper. The Viper's not having it, keeps shutting him down. Renault tries the outside. And then he tries the inside. It's not happening, folks. Very aggressive driving by that Dodge Viper, and he pulls ahead on that last straightaway to take first place. And now the Renault's got to contend with that Jaguar. He uses the same strategy used on him by the Viper to shut that Jag down. And unfortunately, stall at the finish line. Lambo is not able to stop in time and smashes into the back of them. Hey, we are getting word everybody is okay. And there's that Aston Martin. He's had trouble every single race, and I guess that's why you end up with a 7. But up top, we got the Lamborghini and the Jaguar tied for 18 points apiece in our Hot Wheels Motor Show 5-pack event. And I have to say, these cars fared remarkably well despite that finish line collision. Some chip paint at worst. We will run a tiebreaker between these two cars next time we see you, and at that time we'll also have final details regarding our first tournament and driver signups. Until then, we thank you for watching. Please share with your friends. We'll see you next time. I'm Miles Grant, your announcer, and I'm an adult.